Welcome to another exciting episode of KOS. And who is this handsome devil that I have to my right? Well, it's none other than Sideshow's Collectibles Darth Maul bust. What can I say? Darth Maul is probably the single greatest reason why I'm a super Star Wars fan. I've always watched Star Wars. I've always been a fan of Star Wars, and before that it was Boba Fett. But when I saw the trailer for The Phantom Menace, it took my fandom to another level. It took it straight out of the stratosphere, and I saw a character that I was super intrigued with, double lightsaber, or when he light up both ends of the lightsaber, it blew my mind. The trailer showed that he was athletic. The fight scenes looked more intense. Absolutely incredible viewing of how I felt a Star Wars movie should be. So when I saw it, I absolutely lost my mind. Needed to go see it. I was super anticipating it, and from the minute that I got there, I knew that this was my new favorite character. I honestly think this is the time that you guys need to take a room tour with me. Well, not a complete room tour, more of a come hang out with me in the Red Room as we talk a little Darth Maul. Let's go. This feels a whole lot better. So now that you're getting a chance to see me in the Red Room, man, when the lights go off in this room, it is truly the Red Room. Y'all get to see that on the preview. But again, this is my Maul bust. This is my wall of Maul. As you can see, I have XM Studios Maul. I have multiple Sideshow premium format Mauls, and I have the Mythos Mauls. Got the Mauls that matter to me, that fit my wall. But I needed this bust in order to complete what I say is my collection. What's crazy is today I got in another Maul print, official Darth Maul print. I'm also going to show you the picture that I have up here of Darth Maul. Beautiful stuff. But this character changed how I view the Star Wars landscape. When I saw the movie trailer for Phantom Menace, and it showed Darth Maul, hop out, and he was doing all these wonderful moves with a lightsaber, it took it away from the older movies where they were stiff and kind of robotic with the lightsabers. Yeah, the lightsabers were dynamic within itself, but to me, Darth Maul brought a new aspect of what lightsaber battles could be. The little known fact is Ray Parker Jr., the guy who plays Darth Maul, only had 3 speaking lines and 3 speaking words, I believe, and only 6 minutes of screen time. 6 minutes of screen time. This guy has impacted me to the point where he was indispensable for me as far as the universe goes. I want to give a shout out to my Legion of Doom brother, the host of Legion of Doom, Thor, aka Darth Vader. He put me on to the fact that Darth Maul didn't die. At the end of that, in that movie, Darth Maul was killed. He was cut in half by Obi-Wan Kenobi. Can't stand Obi-Wan Kenobi. And Obi-Wan Kenobi, after he killed Obi-Wan's master, Darth Maul did, and then Obi-Wan, kind of tricked him and killed him. Vader explained to me that he was never like Darth Vader, where he can be a master. He's an assassin. Okay, so there's different levels of the way the Sith move. So Darth Maul was never going to be a master. He did take on an apprentice. I'm going to tell you that in a second. But after he got cut off, and I was like, wow, man, the greatest character in Star Wars history, and that's it. So I get on the show DCX, and Vader explains to me that there's more to Darth Maul. He actually has a whole story. If I looked at Rebels, I never looked at Rebels because it was a cartoon. I really didn't care for that, but my son and my daughters watched it. So I went back, excuse me, and I watched it, the episodes with Darth Maul. Then I found out he had a brother called Savage Opress, and they took him back, and he got his mind right. And it's crazy for a long time, because if you look at one of those pieces down there, he has chicken legs. We call it chicken legs because they gave him robotic legs until he became whole later. And before then, he had this big spider legs. It kind of messed me up, kind of made me upset. But listen, so I watched Rebels, and they fleshed out Darth Maul's story. I found out he's from Dathomir and all this stuff, and I found out more about the character. And he had so much more screen time. He was so much more in depth about the actual character that endeared me more to the character, besides the double lightsabers, besides the movie 6 minutes that I got of him. It showed me that this character had depth. And then at the end of his run, at the end of his storyline, he dies again from Obi-Wan Kenobi. This time on a straight up one-on-one. Pisses me the hell off. Death to Obi-Wan Kenobi. Don't care about him as a character. You know, Sith for life. I know you like that, Vader. But Darth Maul is a very huge part of my movie going experience of how I feel about the Star Wars universe. This piece is invaluable. You can do it with the hoodie on or the hoodie off, you know, and he has the earring that Ray Parker Jr. had on during filming. Yeah, I forgot it one day and they just left it in there, so it became part of the statue. The statue's beautiful. The bust is beautiful. I only have 2 busts. One was a mistake and this one is on purpose. So, you know, shout out to the one that's on purpose. Fantastic piece. The rest of these pieces are incredible. I'm going to do individually each by each one, and I'm going to show you how the lightsabers light up for those that do have light up lightsabers, and and the ones that don't, I'm just going to show you in their totality. These are dynamic pieces. The XM piece, shout out to my man Mojo, he just got his, is one of the best, if not the best Maul piece ever made. All right, there's a lot of people that want to say some of the mythos down there, like Vader would say, but honestly, in my opinion, that one, him jumping off of his bike like he did in the movie, and they caught him in that action scene, utterly incredible. Well, this is the time in the video when I'm going to ask you to like, follow, and subscribe, and hit that join button. Hit that join button. You heard that join button, and I got to work on my join button music again because I'm kind of messing up. But you guys, hit that join button. It's right there at the bottom. Join the realm so you can see more KOS when it does pop up. Go to watch The Last Word with Lord Cognito and Ebontis. Please tune into The Attic Show. The Attic Show has a ton of stuff going on. He has a ton of guests going on there, and it's a little bit something different. My boy Lord Attic works on it very hard, so go check that out. Also, we do R&R with the Lords. If you're a Patreon member, you can check that stuff out early. That stuff is behind the scenes. You can see what goes on with the Lord. So join the realm or become a Patreon member. Go back there to watch and see what Iron Lords podcast does. Remember, football season is about to start, and we're back at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This kind of sucks. I can't stand it. But go to lordsofgaming.net where all that stuff that I just told you is. And this statue, with all the dimensions, price, and stuff like that, is on the website. I don't go into dimensions. I don't pull out a scale and listen. I have a website for that. You want to know all of that stuff? Go to the website. I'm not going to bore you with boring, tedious stuff. I'm just going to give you why I got the statue, why I love the statue, and why it's in my collection. And if you maybe like it, maybe you can go get it as well. But listen, tune in next week when I'm going to start bringing you content on a scale that is really ridiculous. Because you guys are going to get a chance to see the Red Room in its totality with the lights off, so you can see what the Boom Boom Room really do. Next week, I'm going to give you another red character from the Red Room. Somebody mentioned it, and I thought I did that KOS and realized that I didn't. So, stay collecting.